The one good thing about Google Earth and Google Maps is if they would have had this in the 80s, we could have looked to the sky and proven a lot of things to a lot of these idiots out there. But this is McPherson Park in Philadelphia, and this is 2008, September 2008. Let's look at 2011. So there's 2011. Let's look at 2014. 2014 looks about the same, minor changes. 2016, same. 2018, little dirtier, but overall the same. Let's go to 2019. Looking a little bit more rough. Got some stuff going on. Laundry baskets and stuff in the park. People hanging out, living there. Now let's go to 2021. Boom. Look at that. So, that's the one good thing about Google Maps and Google Earth is someone can say, oh, it was always like that. Well, clearly, in this case, this is just nuts. It's insane. How can something decline that fast, naturally? This is like 30 years of decay that came on within just a couple years. 2019 to this was taken in August of 2021. It's just amazing. This isn't an opioid crisis. This isn't a mental health crisis. Those are all symptoms. Those are symptoms. The problem is this is a frequency crisis. This is causing people to feel so shitty all the time and fuck with their brains that they are willing to go out and do anything to feel better. It's the same thing that drove the first wave of the opioid crisis. The layered frequencies from that era made people feel so shitty that everybody went on painkillers, and then they pulled the painkillers off the market. Oh, you can't get these anymore, knowing damn well that all these people were going to go to heroin and other things. It's weaponized. They brought out Vicodin and Oxycontin and all that, and pill mills and all that shit. You could get it anywhere. It was everywhere for years, and then they just pulled the rug out from people, and people had to go find their fix somewhere else. And now the layering and layering of this shit has just driven people over the edge. Their minds can't think right. It's slowing. It's literally like a governor on people's brains, and it affects everybody different. That's what people don't understand. They're like, well, why is this and this and this and this? Well, it's just like the flu or anything else. People react differently. Some people can think, but think slower. Some people aren't affected as much. Some people are completely debilitated by it. So it's a nightmare, and it's an invisible nightmare that people don't even understand. And because Americans are so ignorant to these frequencies, and the levels in America are allowed to exceed higher than anywhere in the world. In the United States, the quote-unquote safe levels are like 1,000 times higher than places in Europe and other countries. People just are completely ignorant to frequency because they can't see it. It's insane.